organizations to run their business applications. We are the administrator. We will be working with this product to install, change the settings, and fix if there is any problem end to end about this product. And coming to again our institute background, have almost 12 years of real-time experience, and from 11 years I'm almost teaching. Like after 1 year of my work, I started helping my friends, like just to teach them personally and get them job quickly. Okay, during that 12 years back, and then it went well. Like all of my college friends were settled, and then later it expanded. Like their friends started coming up, and we just started here. Okay, and our labs are completely the explanation, not just like showing some PPT or diagrams and closing it up. So we have real-time infrastructure. It need minimum two physical servers. If you see whoever is available here, two physical servers like this. Okay, and we have those servers purchased. If you want to buy new server, it will cost you around starting itself 4 lakhs. You need minimum two servers like that to practice, just to practice labs. Okay, so we have that lab equipment ready here. You can practice all the VHS, even day-to-day VHS, interview point of view, whatever you want to practice, you can practice here. The lab is available. It's up to you how much you utilize. Okay, and I'll be guiding you how to utilize. You have to practice that way. Whatever the interest that you have today, if you continue for next 2 to 3 months, definitely you can get a job on this technology. Okay, so you might have spent a lot of time or a lot of money already. So forget about that past. From now, at least next 3 months, okay, utilize your time wisely, at least. Okay, so whatever the options that I'm giving. Whenever I say important for interview point of view, just make a note at the end of your notebook. Just write that topic name or interview question or wireframe, like just write a name. So, but the end of the course, you will have like 30, 40 questions. If you be very confident on that questions itself, you can answer 50% of interview questions, any interview, because the subject is very limited. The scope of asking the same questions is high. Okay, so well-known questions only they will be asking. And our previous students, and even like when I was doing some real-time interview, I have recorded them and I've shared with old student. They have prepared documents also with question and answers already. I can share that to you also. So that also made easy for you. And the explanation, just if you see our old screens, like something like, I'll just show you one of the example. So I'll just explain theoretically and show you. I'll give you a path also. This is the navigation that you need to go on to do this lab. Okay, this let's say assigning an IP address to Windows machine. I'll just say like theoretically how to assign, and I'll just give you navigation also, and also practically I'll show once how to do that task. So that means almost 2 to 3 times in a class we repeat that particular thing. Okay, any lab, the navigation. Once I'll show live, once I'll write it here. Once before that I'll be explaining what is it and why we do that. Okay, you will be and once you go through that class properly, okay, so without missing any key points, that will be helpful. So maximum it will be around 10 to 15 major topics and 20 to around 15, 20 small topics. Around, if you say maximum 40 topics will be there. You see on an average, these class screens also that many screens only will be there, around 40. Some topics will be bigger, that will have like 2 to 3 screens. All over together, around 40 screens only will be there. Okay, I'll share those class screens, and also the classes are already automatically recorded in the app. Okay, so the classes after the once the class is completed, within half an hour to 1 hour, you can find them here. If you see old classes here, if you go to recording, I have renamed the classes properly, like with the name I have saved it. It's automatically saved. I'll just change the name. So all the topics from day one, here you can see we started on Jan 4, and we will complete for them tomorrow. Okay. So every day the classes are saved with the topic name. So if you want to repeat a topic, it's easy to find that and repeat it again. Okay. And while looking at this class itself, you can do labs also without anyone's help, because during the class I'll tell you like how to do that lab. Okay. That's the way of like explanation, the class explanation. And about the future, you will understand it like if I line this course, what will be my future? Let's say, do I need to change my technology again, or 3 to 4 years, or will this vSphere will be there for longer time in the market, whatever it is. You will have that questions maybe already, but once we go through today or tomorrow's topic, you will understand that. Okay. If I explain now, you will think that because of like you wanted to stay in the class, I'm explaining it. But once we go through technically what is this product, technically you can also just judge basic things, right? Like why it will be used. If you know why it is used, you can expect how long it can sustain at least. So those things I will explain in further classes. Fine. And the mode is already I told you, online plus offline. Same time, whoever is available in the classroom here, they can listen, and from online also they can join. If you are not able to reach on time, or for some reason if you want to travel out, you can join using and mobile and laptop, both it's possible via this app. And these recording sessions will be, it will be there always until maybe if I feel like outdated around 2 years back content I have deleted, and I added them in the recent batches. Okay, at least you will have access to the latest information. Okay, fine. And further, like let's say you learn this subject properly and you got a job. Let's say you cleared interview yourself and you got a job. And what about like minimal assistant? Let's say if you need uh, there is some topic you need, there is a task you need to do, and you need just minimum guidance like how to do that. Or let's say you don't know about that particular thing, how to fix it or how to do that particular task. If you, after going through all the classes, if you ask particular whatever the question, I'll just even explain in WhatsApp or call. If in the call like or WhatsApp, if I'm able to tell, like just say if I'll be telling how to do it, if you're able to do, that's fine, you can do yourself. Okay. So that way we will be the classes are trained. If you go through properly for next 2 months, okay, I'm planning for 2 months. Next 2 months, if you go through the classes properly and in key points, if you make a note or if you remember properly, that's more than enough. Okay. So you can manage your work yourself. And also we have a WhatsApp group like from, as I said, like around 11 years. We have a WhatsApp group with 11 years old student. Not all the students are staying, like once they get confidence for 1 or 2 years, they will leave the group and they'll go. Whoever is interested, they are staying. Okay. We have a group like that. We will, at the end of the course, we will add you into that group. And in that group only we will discuss about our vSphere things. Okay, in our day-to-day job related to this vSphere, whatever the students are getting doubts or any questions, if there is any opening in their team, or if I find any opening there, I'll be posting in the group. So that means completely information about only this technology. Okay, not even festival wishes. Okay, I don't encourage, only technical discussion. Okay, and I request you also maintain the same privacy for, because there are like around 300 people, interested people in the group. They'll be working throughout the day, right? Like different shifts, they'll be working. If you keep sending the message, it'll be disturbing for them. Okay. If it is, if you feel worth enough, share it. Okay. I'll add you in that group later. So when you can also post your questions there. Okay, so I'll just show you um, how it, just an idea, like rough idea how it works. That helps a lot of people here in this WhatsApp groups, because nowadays like people coming from other trainers also. This is taking time to sync. These are the two groups. Like one group was not enough. when we had a lot of students. You can see only technical discussion will be going on. So it will help you initially for 6 months to 1 year. It will help you to gain more knowledge. Then if it's up to you, like after getting confidence, you can stay if you feel stay, or you can exit yourself if you need. Okay, so there are two groups. Like one group was not enough. There was limit of 500 students. We exhausted that number, so that's why we have two groups, and we shared the seniors also accordingly. Like few seniors in one group and few seniors in another group. I've split it like that because if I create new group with all newcomers, there will be no one to help properly, right? So okay, that way it's planned. Like after getting a job or even during your learning phase also, you can post a question, not a problem. Okay. Most of the cases I'll be replying. If not, like anybody, whoever is available in that moment, they will reply. That's overall the plan from here. And if you see, like we don't commercialize, like if you see ads or boards and all, just friends will get job and they will help they will refer their friends. So last 11 years we are continuing the same way. Okay, so you can understand like how we help you. Fine. Instead of like other recent during COVID and many people started giving trainings and it's going different way compared to older days. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. So if you have any question, meanwhile you can ask me now. Okay. And and before going to that, there is no minimum requirement to learn this technology. Okay. If you want to learn this technology, if you have watched a movie on a laptop is more than enough. From that basics I'm covering. Okay. So but you should follow from every each topic initially that I we speak, right? You have to make a note of it, at least remember like because we are coming from very basic computer background. Even if you are coming from a non-computers background, you can able to understand. But you have to follow the classes properly. And there is no minimum requirement and no programming involved, no coding. Even I was worried about programming and coding. That's why I choose this technology. I am not comfortable with writing codes and programs and all. Okay. That's why I choose this technology. It's completely GUI based. That means graphical interface with mouse itself. We can manage 90% of our work. So and your day-to-day work will be here, this interface, just to give you some brief highlight. Was it difficult to install this app and connect from remote? Was it easy? Yeah. Every time one has two students. Ah, no, that you have already had. That you, that's why. Hmm. Every time, like one or two students are facing this issue. That's why I wanted to check. Maybe they are not very sure how to use it. Sorry for that. Okay, so it's a GUI interface like this, and in our lab we have three machines here, right? These three will be maybe more in the real time. If you go to a different company, this number of hosts will be more, and number of these objects, if you see, right, this will be more. But it'll, even if it is one or two, or even if it is thousand, the way you work here, it will exactly the same. The tabs that you work here, navigation, and it is completely GUI. Here, nowhere you don't need to write any programs or codes with navigation, like with mouse only. These tabs we will be working. Storage, networking, under system, few tabs here. Then these tabs, virtual machines. This interface only will be working. Okay. And what are these each object and all that we will be covering during our classes. Okay. So what is this object? When we go to this talk, this will be we will be discussing during our classes. Each class one day one tab. Fine. And it is not only for software companies, manufacturing units, pharmaceutical, universities, okay, government organizations, everybody, whoever is using their what kind of business, whatever it is, private or public sector, software, pharmacy, any kind of business, they will be using this technology. Okay, banking, everywhere. Okay, even what the basic example, we are using a teachment app, right? They are also using this applications coming from this kind of technology. Sorry. Okay. That's why this product is worldwide used everywhere. Fine, and you will find most of the times like rotational shifts, like 80% of the jobs on this technology will be rotational shifts. Like very seniors and very few client project, let's say India based project, if you have been allocated to India based project, Indian work hours, like morning 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, they will work. Okay. And very lucky if you get Indian work life. And others, if you're a senior, maybe now, even though I have like rotational shift, my team, like I'm being senior, I'll be working with the customers directly every day. Right? So it'll be some 2 to 10, depends on project needs. If you're a senior, they will give a fixed shift like that. Okay. But initially, it'll be rotational, and that will be safe also. If you are in a rotational shift, normally any job like that is rotational, right? That will be safe you for your job. I'll tell you the reason. Okay. Okay. So depends on shifts will be depends on your team and customer requirement. When you are in rotational shift, in most of the cases your job will be safe compared during firing and all, you will be on safer side. Okay. Because we comes under system administrator. So 24 by 7 we have to make sure that customer business applications are up and running. Okay, if you see your WhatsApp, Facebook, Gmail, banking applications, right, anytime if you access they will be open, right? Those applications will be running on If you see here, these virtual computers, these are virtual computers, okay? DC, VC, VM28, VMA, these are virtual machines. Those applications that we use on daily basis. In your mobile, you might have, every person will have minimum 10 to 20 applications. Every application is from different company. To, to run that application, in the backend, they will be using these virtual computers like this. Any sector, banking, pharma, hotels, universities, okay, software, farm, whatever, engineering companies, everybody. Depends on how big that company is, they will have more virtual machines like this. Okay, these are called virtual machines. They'll have more virtual machines like this. And we will be the administrator, will be helping them to run this always up and running. Fine. And if you see authorized training program, it's not like directly from VMware company. This product was developed by a company called VMware, right? So from VMware company itself, you can go for training. You can go to VMware company and request for a training. There will be some slots. You can select any one of the slots, pay and attend online or classroom. Not only from VMware, there are some consultancies, like some companies, training companies. They will be tied up with VMware company, and they will be conducting these authorized classes. So there, a person called VCI, VMware Certified Instructor. VMware Certified Instructor will come and deliver this class. Okay, and this will be maximum 5 days only. 5 days, 7 hours. 35 hours, he will explain you the class. If you want to attend this class right now, it will take 65,000 authorized training and 5 days, 7 hours. After these 5 days, you will not even have access to any classroom, lab, or the trainer also will, after completing the course, he will go away. You will not have any communication with company or the trainer or the labs, nothing. Everything will be closed within this 5 days. They'll, theoretically, they will explain only the course content they, not the day-to-day job, and if there is any problem, how to fix those things and all, they will not explain. They will explain the core component, core topics of this subject. Okay, that will not help us to get a job in the market right now. You will get some knowledge on the product, but you will not be able to handle your day-to-day work, or you will not be able to crack the interviews. Okay, with this training. And what is the advantage? You will get one VCP ID. With this ID, you can go to exam center. There are some authorized exam centers, Pearson, and some authorized exam centers are there. If you go to exam center, you need to book an exam. It will cost you around 16,000 now. And and it's not so easy with 3 to 4 years of experience. And after attending this course, only you need to take this exam. If you just take this course and without experience, if you go, you will not be able to clear. Okay, that knowledge will not be sufficient. Once you clear, you will be called VCP. If you clear that exam, that means we are certified professional. VMware company itself certify with your name on a certificate that you are a professional in this product. And you can print that logo on your resume or your business cards, and while searching for a job or while applying for anything, you can submit along with the site logo on your resume. VMware certified engineer. Okay. Certified professional. But it's not mandatory to get a job in India right now. Not only now, like until in the past, until future. It's not mandatory to have this certification to get a job. Okay. If you're already working on this technology, that people will have some tendency like I need to show my skills, like I need to print my logo on my resume, that kind of interest. This certificate will be more beneficial for the company that you work than for you, because once you are certified with your resume and VMware certified logo on it, they will show it to their clients. I have certified engineer from VMware working for you from mine, and they'll quote more money. Your certificate will be more beneficial for the company than you. That's why after getting a job, they will ask you to do certifications and all. They will bear this money. You don't need to worry about in that case. The 65,000 and this exam fees depends on company to company. They will offer. Few people will ask you to complete and then they will pay. Few people will play upfront and then ask you to clear. Whatever depends on company policies. But it is not mandatory to get a job right now, and that you can confirm with our few of students here who have already recently got jobs without any just our training. Fine, and it is not mandatory. This just for this program with 3 to 4 years experience, they will be attending this training. It's mandatory to attend training to write this exam. That's why many people will go for training who are already working. Just for jobs like people like us, it's not useful. And our program is not related to doesn't comes under this category. It's not authorized training. Okay, I'm trying to help you to understand this product completely, how the core concepts are there, day-to-day job how we use, if we get a problem how to fix. Okay, so interview point of view, those things I'm trying to share more knowledge than this one. I was planning for 45 hours except Saturday and Sunday. Like earlier, it used to take even 30 hours itself. That means 1 month we used to complete. Every 1 month, one batch used to complete. Now it is taking 2 months time to explain each and every feature, the new features or existing features, and to show the live labs like that. When we are discussing some topic, when there is more discussion from the students like you, if they are not able to understand or if they get questions, it will be extended. So it's taking around 2 months, and I say like Jan 4th we started, right? It's not even completed today. Tomorrow will be last class for them. Okay, it's every batch it is increasing because every new point I wanted to share, and that takes extra time. Okay, so I'll be covering some Saturdays, not initially, maybe at the end. I'll cover Saturdays also and take otherwise Monday to Friday, 9 to 10. Okay. If anyone has any concerns about the time, you can contact me. Or if you're not able to understand any topic, you can ask me to repeat after the class. Better to ask in the class itself. Don't feel shy. Everybody here who are attending here are almost at your level only. If they are expert, they will not waste their time to sit 1 hour here. Okay, they come from different backgrounds, almost with the same knowledge as you. Okay, don't feel shy. Whatever the silly question that you get, you can ask. Okay, you may feel like it's silly, but it may be serious question. Okay, even sometimes I don't know. I will also learn. Okay, clear? And don't hide your questions. You are here to learn something, so don't hide questions. Whatever question that you get, just try to ask. Even if you are too shy, like you can ask me after class. Call me separately and you can ask. Better make a habit of asking in the class. That will get you some confidence to speak in front of others. Okay. Even if it is, no need to ask in English only. If you're not comfortable, you can ask in your native language. Okay, I know some three language, South language, but prefer English. Even if it is wrong, completely sentence itself is wrong. I'm fine with it. If I can understand what you're asking about, that's fine. Okay, try to ask in English. That will help you also. Okay, if you like after speaking, you will feel that that's a mistake, and you try to correct itself. Okay, so I don't want to only teach that subject itself. I want you to grow in terms of whatever we in our scope of area communication. Okay, clear? Anyone has questions? So make a habit of at least writing the interview point of when I say it's important for interview, just write that question on the end of your notebook. Okay, all your list out all the interview questions and interview topics. Okay, and the subject is very limited. It's not huge. Within 2 months, definitely you can learn. and there is no jobs on freshers. Like freshers will not get any jobs on this technology. But when you attend fresher interviews, and when you during technical round, first round nowadays, I'm not sure what they are asking in the first round, whether it is aptitude test or directly technical they are taking. I don't know. If it is technical, during technical round, if you say I know about this technology, definitely you will be picked up. Whatever the company nowadays, small to medium or enterprise level companies, if you say I know this technology, they may ask some questions. Okay. So those questions definitely you will be able to answer and you will be picked. But based on this technology, if you get a fresher job, it's not, I think, not possible. Okay. We have to show minimum 3 to 4 years experience. You have to say like 3 to 4 years experience on this technology. Prepare your resumes accordingly with the 3 to 4 years experience, and then look for a job. That's why this training program is based out for like 4 year student, 4 years real-time employees, real-time person, how much knowledge he get from this subject, how he has learned for 4 years. We are trying to learn for 2 months. Within 2 months, we are trying to get a knowledge equal to a person who has experienced in 4 years. Okay, then you can think about like how much hard work you have to do. Okay, fine. And again, I'm saying don't think about your past, how much time or money you wasted. Ignore that everything. Next 2 months, just concentrate on this technology. Think that I need to get a job on this technology. Just keep that point only in mind. Clear? Any questions? Sorry, like if someone is speaking, you can unmute yourself and speak if you want to speak, or if you want to type, you can type here. Okay. And during the once we start the technical discussion, technical topics, when I ask something, at least respond. I know that you are listening. Okay. Yes or no. Even if you, let's say I asked a question, you were absent. Let's say your mind was absent. You said wrong, yes or wrong, no, whatever it is, not a problem. Okay. You will come back again when you see, when you listen question for some reason. If your mind is absent, you'll come back when I ask question. Okay. Try to stick for 1 hour at least. Fine. Any other specific questions from you? Like if you want to type or ask, you can ask. It's a generic information I want to share. Okay. And also like it's a first day, right? Like I'm not sure like how many will continue. Like you can listen until 3 4 days. Not only choosing this technology, any other technology. If you are choosing anyone, like you can tell to your friends also. Nowadays, like even with 1 month of experience, my students also like just they'll get a job within 1 month. I don't say like other reasons, what the reasons they are starting. Like they say, I'm also giving training and you come to me, and like that's happened a lot during from COVID time to till now. Everybody trying to do that. I'm not saying that is wrong. That's I agree. Like I openly welcome, but if they're ready to share their knowledge, but their intention may be different reason. If they actually want to share their knowledge, that's always welcome. I always welcome. There are many of my students giving trainings and all, but they're like not all, like very few. They're well trained, like 4 years of real time experience. They struggled a lot, okay, and then learn the subject properly, and then they're trying to share. That's fine. Okay. I'm always ready to. Even I send my students to them when, let's say, they're asking for 10 to 11 batch. It's not possible with me. I'll be sending it to them. Yeah, I'm that much open. But when you're choosing your trainer, choose properly. See like how long they are working, how much experience they have. Listen 2 3 classes properly. If they're teaching properly, completely about the subject, and do have lab equipment ready. Some technologies you can practice in your laptop itself. Install small software and you can practice in your laptop itself. Courses like this, vSphere, it's not possible to install in your laptop. You need to have servers, lab equipment ready. So consider all those things, okay, when you're choosing. some technology and some trainer. You can help your friends also that way. I'm not saying I'm only the person sharing properly, but any technology, not only this. Okay, choose your trainer properly. Fine. Because after paying so much money for them, they are coming for some reason, like they're coming to me because I'm here from 11 years, right? So many students are there, almost 4 5,000 students are there overall vSphere industry. Okay, so they will be after in their friend circle or relative circle, they'll be getting like what you learn, and during discussion they will say I learned vSphere somewhere, and then they will be sending it to me again. When I asked for details, they'll be saying like they spent so much money, and some there are some people like who are taking 6 months of time. Whenever they get free time, they will ask students to come on class, something like it's not properly handled. You will waste your money and time. Okay, just select that properly. Just okay. Sorry for that. I was not speaking. Okay. I think you didn't miss anything. Yeah. So here I was showing like GUI based technology. So we'll be working with this interface every day, technically. And even during the next classes, I'll explain you. Okay, to practice what are the options available. Okay, so you don't need to buy any laptop right now with the expensive ones, more RAM and CPU. You don't need to buy existing laptop, whatever laptop that you have, that's fine. Or like even if you don't have laptop, that's fine. You can use using mobile. You can attend the class weekly once. You can come to lab and do. If it is possible, come daily and do the lab. If not, at least weekends. If you're already working, weekdays if it is not possible, Saturday and Sunday you can come and do complete the labs. Okay. Just 2 hours you can complete whatever the labs we cover in that week. So every day 1 hour, right? Maximum Monday to Friday, 5 hours we'll discuss. 5 labs will be there. So 5 labs you can easily do in 2 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So that way you can plan. Don't waste your money to spend to buy any equipment now. I'll give you options about the lab tomorrow. Okay. And some basic details about this technology will enter into some basic stuff from tomorrow. And if you're already listening this class and if you're not in WhatsApp group, just ping me in WhatsApp. I'll just add you into that group. Okay, this is my WhatsApp number. This is just for you. If you have my other number, that's fine. Otherwise, try to use this number. Okay, I'll add into that group. So, and I'll be sharing you soft copy of document, okay, so material about this course. You can print if need. If you want me to print, I can print and get you. Okay. Otherwise, soft copies are already ready, so you can send it. Any other specific questions from you? You can unmute yourself and speak if you want to speak. And tomorrow we'll go technically. So today just basic information.